And we're back yet again. I don't remember anything I was doing though. It's fine. Oh. The key to the city, that's the first time I get something like that. All attributes. It's a ring. Just imagine him wearing a ring around his fingers. Key. Yes, please. I should be wearing that at the end of the game, though. Anyway.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now? I'm going to assume that wasn't sarcasm. I warn you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
One sec. Okay.
Harrowmont spent his life in the Assembly. He only knows how to lead through compromise and capitulation. That's not what Orzammar needs. The Darkspawn are massing for a blight. The land's topside have been torn apart. We need a strong leader now, someone who can stand up to the Assembly. Someone who will rule, not persuade. There is only one thing of importance when I take the throne. The blight. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
He knows exactly what to say. I'm pretty sure he doesn't believe that.
Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors, as soon as Orzammar is united under my rule. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos. Zarvia and her Carta are behind this bedlam. If you can eliminate them, I promise as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Zarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger. That's all I can ask, but I can be of no help until this problem is solved. And every minute we wait, more Darkspawn swarm into human lands.
Sir? Just make Wayne an arcane warrior. I know it's busted, but I've never tried it. I mean, why not? Two of these can't hurt. Anything else to say?
Have you accomplished what I asked? Certainly. We can discuss troop maneuvers, strategies, past successes against archdemons. As soon as you rid me of the parasite draining Orzammar's life. Until then, I have nothing to say. I wouldn't dog.
Yeah, yeah.
The prince appreciates your service.
Where am I even? Okay.
I shall do it. Very well.
I hope you didn't need that.
My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent. Warden, I don't know. Maybe you've seen something like this on the surface. Maybe you've used something like it. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you, but I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
Yeah, but what's the... Okay, wait. Master herbalism? I don't think. Nope. Nope.
Let us be on our way. Very well.
Nope.
As you say.
I completely forgot you go after Zarvia before the deep roads.
Lord Balin, Orzammar questions Lord Balin's ability to win the throne without...
I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna get hung.
Should I? I probably should. Oh, that's interesting. So every side has the fanatics. Okay.
Balin has... Here's a warning. End this for Harrow. I am on.
You say.
Pushovers. Yeah, nothing to see here. Everyone go on about your day.
Orzammar welcomes you.
You don't get paid enough for this, huh? Yeah.
It shall be done.
We will never forget who made this possible.
Oh, we should do that after we return. That too. And that's the deep roads, okay.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky.
That Zarvia is a dangerous one.
I don't remember. How the hell do I... You?
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dusttown? You need old Nadezda to play tour guide? Know it? I lived it, my friend. And let me tell you, it's worse now than in my day. Zarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. They do, but it's not easy to find. Zarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salrocca. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little... I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? Keep asking questions.
Yes? Why is someone like you... No.
I'm no one. No one. Don't look at me.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once.
Jesus Christ.
I weren't talking to you. Hear me? We weren't talking.
Leave me alone. Zarvia said it's dangerous for anyone who talks to you.
You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Could be if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Fine. Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver.
Yeah, that would be the smart play, but...
Pleasure doing business. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Never mind, just take it. Not worth the trouble.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
You're not that scary. Never mind, maybe you are.
Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
No. You're all criminals anyway.
It is begun. It is begun.
What's the password?
Yep.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Why are you not there yet? Jesus.
It is begun.
All those red dots. Jesus Christ.
Immediately.
Best beware!
It shall be done.
For the
Shall be done.
You will not fear me.
I shall do it. As you say.
I think I might be a bit over leveled. Just a tiny bit.
As you say.
Actually, we'll know in the deep roads. This isn't anything.
Very well. It is begun.
Oh. Okay, but where's the chest? I guess we'll find it. That was a very smart thug. He just went directly for the golem. Insane. Insane.
More enemies ahead! Enemies approaching! Say.
This is going well.
Okay, these are probably the tests.
It shall be done.
Or not.
I shall do it.
Here we go.
It is begun. Not exhaust our supplies. It is begun. Very well. It will not fail.
No mages? Okay.
Very well.
Hello, Habari. Theta.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Cunning trap.
It's a trap!
Not this time, guys. Nope.
You say. Don't give them the
Yeah, I cut off all the heads.
I shall do it.
Please, stranger. Let me out. I see you bear no love for Zarvia. Please, help me. Please, stranger.
It shall be done.
We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun.
I'm gonna run out of space.
I shall do it. It's a trap! Must not exhaust our supplies.
Oh. Jesus Christ, does he have a whole army? These are more people than everybody in Orzammar. Oh, there's a maids too.
I shall do it. We have much to do. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say.
I don't know why I'm getting a lot of hits in this. It's weird. Quickbar. I think Quickbar is like the cheapest. Not sure. One sec. Well, let's save.
Very well.
Nope, I got injured.
It is begun.
Oh, let's see. Nope. I got injured.
You would like something?
But where's the stats? Nope. That's Zarvia.
I shall do it.
God damn it. I accidentally dragged it and it crashed the game. Better this way, probably. 1 sec.
More enemies ahead! You It is begun.
Most kind.
I don't know, take that.
It is begun.
Decent, I guess. Even the gold wasn't that much, but I made the tome gold back. That's good. Yes, please. Zarvia!
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Jesus Christ, you're cringe.
You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Okay. No mages. That's good.
Cunning trap.
There's traps. Okay.
I shall do it.
Well, shit. There's more. Okay. Why don't I have any lyrium potions? Yes, please.
I am on.
I'm dead? What the fuck? Okay. Resisted it, yeah? Oh, that didn't go well.
Very well. It shall be done.
I didn't think I'd make it, but I made it.
As you say.
First try. Oh yeah.
As you say. It is begun. It's a trap! Look there, a cunning trap.
Hello? What's up? Give me back my 5 XP, please.
It is begun.
I need that. I need that.
Done.
beards of my ancestors. How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Zarvia. Dead? How? Did you... You did, didn't you? You killed her. And then you climbed out of there into my shop. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part? I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object. I, for 100 generations. My father
Just making small talk after I came out the wall.
Integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself. Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Let's see. Yep, all of that and that. Okay, so killed Zarvia. Yeah. Thumb of the Saper. Circle of Magi. Let's go take a quick trip to the circle.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod, if it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep lake.
It fools no one. The Swamp Witch would control everything if it could. It would have us all dancing on its strings.
Oh, you know me too well, Gollum. Your revealing gaze has laid me bare.
I will be watching the Swamp Witch. It must not be trusted.
Now you're beginning to sound just like Alistair.
What is this?
Do it. It shall be done.
Oh.
Our tribe fights for you, Warden.
Very well. As you say. I shall do it.
What?
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery. Do not worry. We are gearing up for battle as we speak. We will be there when the time comes. Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you. I wish you well.
Perfect.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been... Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since Ferelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition? Right, lyrium. Look, I can't go inside or my parents will know something's wrong, but I have a bit from the storeroom. I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want? Here you go. I hope it's enough to thank you. I'll never forget what you did. If you ever go to the circle again,
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out
News of the hour. Lord Balin to win all battles. News of the hour. Grey Warden. Lord Balin's plans to deal with the Darkspawn threat. The Warden.
The Diamond Porter?
As you say. Do it.
Right, not here. But we do have to return the book.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dust Town and slaughtered the Carta like genlocks. Everyone in Orzammar agrees. You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need. Unfortunately, I cannot say when. While many Dashers appreciate my ending Jarvia's threat, Harriman still holds great loyalty. We need something more dramatic to shift the balance. What do you know of the Paragon Branca? She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged. She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last for a long time. And Harriman is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead only to have him take credit for finding her. I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided. I did not know her personally. 2 years ago, I was still considered a child, not one to consort with Orzammar's finest. From what I hear, her intellect was unrivaled, but the social graces were beneath the notice of one so gifted. I was hoping you could use your legendary charm. However, if the deep roads have addled her, I would never say that. She is a paragon. Should she prefer to stay in the Deep Roads rather than help her rightful king take the throne, we must assist her. Then we will both go down in history as... So far, my men have traced Branka to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn force. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your Warden's expertise, you can find what mine... You must enter the Deep Roads through the mines. To protect the city, Caridin's Cross lies many miles deep into the tunnels. It was once a main thoroughfare, but before Branka, no one had stepped foot there in generations.
Oh yeah, Anvil of the Void. Oh, I didn't give her heals. Fuck me.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Balin. A clear statement against... Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar.
So, you were serious before when you said you wanted to help Branka, huh? I'm Ogren. I don't know if you remember. People seem to forget me these days. Or ignore. I forget which. Not everyone hates me, you know. There's enough people who know I'm interested. They make sure I hear if anyone's looking for her. They say Balin's given up on his scouts and is sending you. But they haven't found Branka herself. And that means whatever they've got, it's not enough if you don't know what she was looking for. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck. It's the Deep Roads. I'll kill Darkspawn. Outside of that, what difference does it make? Branka was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks. I'm not some sodding elf maiden who sits around and waits for a passing hero to solve my problems. I'm a bloody warrior. I mean to get her back. And you wouldn't be down here if you weren't trying for the same thing. Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void. Might have been the most important invention in Orzammar's history. The smith Caridin built it. And with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the Anvil. As far as anyone knows, the Anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. If Balin managed to find it, that's only because he's got dozens of warriors he can send to search night and day. If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Horse damnation.
Okay.
Yes.
I want Morrigan, but Sail is just better for lore. Yeah, fuck
Indeed.
it. I hate Sail. First order of business. What is this? God damn, I fucked up with the strength. Okay. I fucked up big time with the strength. Holy shit.
I'm Ogren. If we pool our knowledge, Branka would... All she knew was that... Pigeon crap.
Indeed, yes.
Jesus.
What now?
What does ice to do? What the hell? What's better? Oh, we have to go back to camp. Okay. Like that. Time to give you all your gifts.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift! That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
Just get him drunk.
You have a barbed tongue, Morrigan. Why do you treat others in this way?
I owe you no explanation. There is no writing on my forehead that says, "Please, guide me."
You are traveling with these people. It behooves you to be civil.
You were too transparent, old woman. Do not bring up our companions when all you wish is for me to be civil to you. I am not one of your circle apprentices, to hang on your every word. I am not Alistair, who sees in you a surrogate mother.
No, it is obvious you are nothing like Alistair.
Take your lectures elsewhere. They mean nothing to me.
Been a while. We haven't talked to our companions in the camp forever.
Yes.
Close then, actually. Let me give the final gifts.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank...
that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
I take that too.
Thank you.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Unexpected. Thank you.
That looks fine indeed.
Oh, marvelous.
If there's anything I can do...
Maybe that's better. Who knows? I'll take some of that.
Such a force has not been seen since the collapse of the Tevinter Imperium.
Ah, now I can do the thing. Cool. Did I open my skills? There you go. Nope. Hmm. Here it is. Okay.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Enchantment?
What's on your mind?
What's on yours?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. It doesn't happen often, but I see her smile to herself sometimes when she watches you. I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry. What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
She's a lucky girl, Morrigan. She caught your eye. Though looking at her, it is not difficult to see why.
Ooh.
Well, I want you to know I am happy for you.
It's very nice, Liliana.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course. Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no? Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though. And I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past. It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good. I know that look. You have... Of course. I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like. It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Nice. I don't really want to talk to you.
You know, I've been thinking.
I love these responses.
Oh ho ho ho, funny I'm sure. Just listen for a minute. Back when we left Goldana's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right. I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy. Then from this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more. I should have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to thank you. You've been a great friend through all of this. The one bright spot in everything that's happened. Let's go. We've got a lot left to do.
I think that's how you heard an Alistair. I could be wrong, but...
Ask away. Of course. Such as they are. Ask away.
Yes. Speak, then. Ours wear the faces of men. No. Even the most cunning emissaries of the Archdemon cannot pass for men. Darkspawn, abominations, plagues, and storms. Men are far more dangerous than these. One moment of betrayal can bring more ruin than an earthquake. You know this. They are Tal-Vashoth. They say they are Grey Ones. True in the knowledge of themselves. They are gaping holes where men used to be. Nothing can fill them. There was a village in the mountains of Saharan. Farmers. They grew cinnamon and nutmeg trees in perfectly ordered rows. There would always be one person waiting, a foreman, a harvester, rank didn't matter. Often they would say nothing. Simply watch as we worked to examine the empty house, a new one each time, that had once been the home of a colleague, a friend. We always made a point of searching. Now and then a body would turn up in a river eaten by rain and crows. More often we found nothing. Even in the worst parts of the jungle, the villagers would send someone with us, to see the tiniest piece of bone or cloth. Anything contained the possibility of their lost friend. Must we speak of this? We could be fighting something. Very well. Isn't it the nature of a wound to bleed? I have no more answers than you. Why do we fight the Darkspawn? Why do the Darkspawn fight us? Now and then. Do the reasons matter? It makes little difference to those they fight. Tell me then, why do you fight? In the Antam, we are told of the enemy. Assume he loves as you love, hates as you hate, and fights just as hard as you. It's a lie, of course. But does that matter? So long as you stand and believe you know your enemy. The Tal-Vashoth wish us dead, and we wish to go on living. The point of our war is war. Very well. Undoubtedly, they've used it to kill countless people. No, but they don't care what I think. I have no feelings you can hurt, Warden. As you wish.
15.
That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Is that a joke, Stan?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware. I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand. No, I saw my brothers fall. I knew. It was the sword that concerned me. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it. They said they found me with nothing. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath. If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now. Near Lake Calenhad. Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Let's go. Well, let's talk first.
Stop wasting time, Warden. I'm not here to chat.
Oh, he doesn't talk until
Here I am.
we get into the deep roads.
I'm still thinking of... Here I am. Oh, this should be good. I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book. How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear. My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. We were not allowed such things, of course, and eventually they were found and taken. I am thankful you found a pair so much like them. I don't feel anything about them. Oh, we heard about them in the city, even deep in Antiva. I even had the notion once to run off and join them. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
I wish to ask a question of you. I wish to know your opinion of love. You and I, we have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. It is a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine. You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Your desire? So...
One sec.
Yes.
Okay, let's take 10 for this mission.
Indeed.
And wait.
Yes.
When? You have haste on? Okay.
Let us do it quickly! Foolish!
It shall be done.
Take this.
Thank you.
I shall do it.
Watered down ale, damp beds, rickety stools. Why do I even drink? Welcome back to the spoiled princess. How may I serve you? Of course not. Why do you ask? No, I haven't seen any knights. Nonsense. Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible. They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around and keep your voice down. They're looking for anyone asking for this brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights. I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good. Goodbye.
Oh, he left. Okay.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? No. Welcome back to...
That's not what I came here for, but...
More enemies ahead!
Good job.
As you wish.
Make her rest the souls of all Templar.
Are you gonna talk now? They're dead?
You! They said they'd kill my wife and son if I said anything about them. Do you know who they were? Well, I probably shouldn't ask. I'm just an innkeeper trying to make his way through life. There are some things I don't need to know. Thank you again. You'll all...
Oh.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How...
Back off! I was here first. Why, you looking to buy one? Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferelden. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway. No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you.
Oh, cool.
You'll scare the piss out of him. Ah.
Oh. He's outside, right? Yeah.
You have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel.
Oh. Yes.
Unexpected.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you? Can what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that...
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir. I don't have it, I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here. A dwarf near Redcliffe, Dwin, I think his name was. He's the one who has the sword, I promise you. Said he was a collector.
We'll see.
Cool. I don't really remember where Dwin is, but we'll find him.
Those...
You're...
Cool.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place. Constant fighting. A warrior's life there is blood, ash, and dust. Though I'm not sure who's dirtier. These creatures are darkspawn. Now, why would you be...
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive. Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion.
Strange.
Are you sure
It's
you're
not
a
as good
goody
as my
warden?
sword.
I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war. I will return to the Arishok with my report, but it would be a much more thorough and satisfying answer to his question if the Blight were ended first. Don't you agree? Then lead the way.
I love Stan. One of the best characters, one of the best companions ever. But he kinda sucks as in fighting. Okay, that was it. And I think... Oh, that is better. We're going back to camp.
Enchantment?
That looks good.
Indeed, yes.
Again? Did they use the tome? No? This should be empty, right? I did everything. Yep.
Very well.
Ferelden's Cross. I can't believe Balin actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig. It's the home of Ferelden, the paragon who made the anvil. He was an Orton before he founded his own house, and even then, he spent most of his time in their Tig. Branka figured it was the best guess for where the anvil was located. No one but Ferelden ever really knew more than it had some kind of stone-blessed power. Every golem who ever ranged across the Empire was hammered on the steel of that anvil, but no one ever knew exactly how they were made. But Branka was sure she could find out. Only Branka's hero, the most famed paragon ever to rise from Smith Cast. He built the anvil, and he's the only one who ever knew its secret. Not a one, but trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Ferelden's home. Aye, Branka dug up some maps of the ancient empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now, but near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Tig.
Well, look what we have here. Some of Balin's new toadies. Let's show him who's king.
More enemies!
Yeah.
Say, it is begun. Very well. I shall do it.
So, you and the Grey Warden, huh?
I hope you're not referring to Alistair.
Him? Does he even like girls?
I believe the matter is still up for debate.
Anyway, you and the Grey Warden,
Do you actually have a question, Dwarf, or is it your intention simply to leer and drool?
Stick with the classics. Leer and drool.
I thought so.
I shall do it.
Oh no, he's leading me into a trap. Whatever shall I do? Guys? Hello?
I am ready.
Why?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I am armed.
Shall be done. As you say.
Jesus Christ.
Very well.
I wonder if you can give the leveling up books to the Mabari. Just imagining holding glasses, wearing glasses and reading them. No?
I shall do it.
Oh, there's a... shit. Okay. What's the totem for? There goes my 50 XP.
I shall do it.
Please?
It is begun.
It's a trap!
Shall do it.
Raiders? Nope. Resisted. Okay, then paralyze.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap!
Oh, they suck. Are they stormtroopers or what? How did... Okay. That's weird. A lot of hits again, I guess, because it's an old game in a very open area. Cool. Nope. You're using way too much of your mana.
Let's finish.
I shall do it. begun. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done.
Oh Jesus, okay.
Here! Don't give them the advantage! No!
Which one was it? Kinetic weapons.
Do something! Cannot be defeated.
That's the last one, right? Should be.
Aye, friend.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I will help however I can.
That is a most offensive odor.
And you're looking at me?
Should I be looking elsewhere? Have you forgotten about the fish you stored in your backpack, perhaps?
I was saving it. Won't be ready for the lie for at least another day.
Even the chastened did not have such disgusting habits, and they consumed the flesh of the dead.
Fine, fine. I'll soak it in the lie now. Have it your way, Miss Squeamish.
That's not what I... no, never mind. Just...
This looks like the right way out. Horton Tig. It won't be long now.
Look there, a cunning trap.
As you said.
Okay, so we're finishing up here, and then we're doing that quest, and we're done for today.
I shall do it. Another battle, I see.
Oh, the matriarch. Whatever's overdue. No. Don't do the Togren, even though I know you want to.
Very well.
Near Caradin's Cross. What? Should be here, right? Hold on. I was completely wrong.
I shall do it.
Why are you heading back to the city? We won't sodding find Bronca going that way.
Was that a quest item? No. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Sure. Not so sure. Now we're talking.
digits of my ancestors. Warton Tig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Branka all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Checked their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now. Well, aren't you a sodding bright spot today? If everyone's dead, there'd be evidence of a major battle, wouldn't there? 300 or so dwarves don't just fade away. This was Ferelden's home Tig. He was an Orton before he got raised to Paragon. Even stayed here when he could have had his own house. I guess he didn't want to move his people to Orzammar. The city of the dead. Ferelden built it to honor the Legion of the Dead, but it was more like a sodding mausoleum than anything. Of course, that was all before he built the anvil. After that, he was the city's pet genius until he angered the king and fell into disfavor. I don't know. This was always her goal. She figured if the anvil wasn't here, there would at least be some clue to point her to where it is. No one does. At the time, Orton Tig was almost part of the main city. No one bothered to mark where the anvil was stored. Now it's impossible to know if it's been moved or even destroyed. But trust me, if we find it, we find Branka. No, there was a Tig here. The Orton Tig. Orzammar is north and west of here. But that's not important. The City of the Dead is known as the Dead Trenches since the Darkspawn conquered it. Much of the Legion was destroyed when the goodness.
Okay, this is where I'll end this part. Goodbye.